Good evening. I lost track of time. Hi, guys. My name is Robert, and I try things. Hi, Eric and Taylor. 2 weeks from this Saturday, picking up 2 friends in Mobile and going to Pensacola. Hold on. 2 weeks from this Saturday. Let's see, this Saturday, 2 weeks. We're going to be just back or coming back from Kentucky. I miss Pensacola. I miss the beach. Right now, right this moment, I'm not missing warmth. It is hot and humid. What exactly is the temperature, actually? My home screen widget says 83, but I feel like it's higher than that. Nope, it's 82, but feels like 90. Hey, Google, what is the humidity? Ooh, 22 pounds since April. That's about 77% humidity. 77. Anyway, congratulations, Taylor. Good job. Get swole. What is nice, Eric? What are we talking about? I forgot what I said. But anyway, I miss Pensacola. I miss it a lot. I think... Oh, it's hot and humid. Yes. Well, I mean, that is like... what's the word for status quo for Florida? Yeah, when I lived in Pensacola, if it got too freezing, it was maybe 2 or 3 nights a year. Not the below freezing and several inches of snow that we get a few times a year here. But right this moment, today, I am not missing heat because I have it. So I am, happy for it or happy about it and enjoying it. Now, what's less enjoyable when it's 80 plus degrees and 70 something percent humidity is when you have to lift a 100-pound, treadmill into the back of a pickup truck. And I say 100, it may be closer to 80. Yeah, what is the weather like in the Berg? Let me check. Well, in Petal, it's 95. Ooh, that's hot. Hey, Google, what is the humidity in Petal, Mississippi? That's only 45%. I've got like double the humidity here. 95 at 7 p.m. Yes, brother. No. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Lake Havasu, Arizona? It's 110 in Havasu, my guy. It's probably, if it's double digits humidity. Hey, what are we checking the humidity? Hey, Google, what's the humidity in Dunedin, Florida? Hey, Google, what's the humidity in Dunedin, Florida? %65%. That's pretty high. But yeah, if it's like double digits humidity in Havasu, you know what? I wouldn't be that surprised. Thank you for lurking, Axie. Glad to see you. Appreciate it. Flying in January to Seattle. That's the weather you're looking for. No, Seattle, no. Seattle is rainy and dark and dreary, and then they also still get snow. No thanks. So Havasu is on a lake, a big-ass lake, like 35 miles long, 2 miles wide at the widest. Well, maybe a mile, actually. I don't know. My memories are fuzzy, and I was a kid last time I was there, so I may not remember the size exactly, but I know it's like 35 miles long. And so they may have a little bit more humidity than other places out in the desert. So, yeah, it might be, 15, 20%. Hey, Google, what's the humidity in Lake Havasu City? %. Okay, no, they are still not at double digits, even being right next to the lake. Yes. That's where my aunt lives. That's where we're going to go in November for my grandpa. Primarily my grandpa's birthday, because his birthday's in December, but also for my grandma. They're turning 85 and 80, respectively, and I wasn't able to go to my grandma's primarily one, because we were doing some other traveling. Or no, we can only do one, because Paige only has so much vacation. But so we're going to be going there, and so it's going to be great. I don't know what the temperature is going to be like in late November, but it's going to be better than here. Eric used to live in Spokane. Spokane? I've heard, I think locals pronounce it Spokane. Is that right? It's kind of like, I live in Topeka. Locals call it Topeka. If you call it Topeka, like my buddy Eric, who's lived here 2 years already, he still calls it Topeka. People know you're not from around here. Just like Nolans. Now, I can't really say Nolans. I call it New Orleans because I'm not from New Orleans or from Louisiana, but I lived in the South long enough not to call it New Orleans. What would be the actual French pronunciation of that? Get that pronunciation out your mouth. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't pronounce it that way, because people from New Orleans would go, boy? That's why I don't pronounce it that way. Which, New Orleanians, is that what you call someone from New Orleans? New Orleanians? New Orleaners? Whatever. They're kind of particular about their city. You only lived in New Orleans for 8 months. You don't claim to own the pronunciation. Yeah. No. That's a pretty, what's the word? Territorial thing there in New Orleans. Now, I do pronounce Louisiana, not Louisiana. And I'm not sure why. It's just, that's the way I pronounce it. I don't pronounce it Louisiana either, because I'm not from there. And I don't know. Most of the time I just call it NOLA. N-O-L-A, New Orleans, Louisiana. That's the abbreviation that people type out in text when they say, hey, you want to go to NOLA? Yes! It's like a 2.5 hour drive from Hattiesburg-ish. So yeah, the treadmill. The treadmill was in Louisiana is the Cajun way to say it. Louisiana. Yeah, I don't say it that way. Yeah, I say Louisiana. I do. Okay. Because I'm not Cajun. Louisiana. Louisiana is technically proper. Well, what would be the French pronunciation, though? Because real proper would be... I don't know French. I don't speak French, so it's really hard to think of that. Hey Google, what is the French pronunciation of New Orleans? La Nouvelle-Orléans. They pronounce all of the... No, hey Google, stop. Be my French interpreter. No thanks. You guys can't hear Google. New Orleans is how the French would pronounce it. So, like, we have completely bastardized it here in the US, but it's fine. Alright, dude. Hasta la pasta. Enjoy your F1. So the game tonight is Loop Hero. By the way, I did not stream on Sunday because we were barbecuing, we were grilling. I made Bork burgers.
On the booty, give up the booty.
You can only speak that way if you have a glass of wine in your hand, which French people absolutely do. I think they're born with a glass of wine in their hand. French people drink a lot of wine, is my understanding, or is the stereotype. You can buttonly speak that butt if you have a glass of wine in your hand. I was so hoping Buttspot was going to say a glass of butt or a butt of wine. Hydrate time. Hydrate or dihydrate. Drink some water, Eric. And Taylor, if you can still hear me. Hydrate or dihydrate. So I didn't stream on Sunday because we were grilling. I made Bork burgers, which Bork is a combination of ground beef and pork. Coffee, technically anything that's majority water-based will help hydrate you. It's just caffeine sort of counteracts it some. So, but diet soda, which I drink a lot of, so Still pee a lot. I'm plenty hydrated. Where was I? So I made pork burgers, which is beef and pork, which I tried making meatloaf out of recently, and it's not the same. It's a different texture. You're in it for the thrills. You're here for a good time, not a long time. Different texture, and so they make fairly okay burgers. It took a while to cook, which I guess I should have made them a little flatter. I just didn't want them to overcook too quickly. I don't know. But then Eric made a pesto with, rather than pine nuts, he used peanut butter and basil. Yeah, we had a good time. We grilled and we sat around and shot the shit and got chased inside by the rain. And Gabby is officially Dr. Guzman. She has a doctorate in nurse anesthesia, which I don't entirely understand what the title or the degree relationship is, even though it's nurse anesthetist. It's a doctorate degree that she has officially passed all of her classes. Now the only thing left to do in order to be able to practice that is to pass some clinical exams or practicals. I don't know. But she has the doctorate degree. Now she just has to pass these clinicals in order to practice with that degree. So she is Dr. Guzman. And anyway, so that was cool to be able to see her. I haven't seen her in a few months. She's been traveling a lot. She did like a mission trip, and she went to Texas to visit family, and then she went to DC, probably for something to do with school, I think. But we had a good time. So, gonna do my best to stream this Sunday. Gonna do my best. I know that not streaming consistently and not streaming often is hurting my viewership, but real life. I do this for fun. I do this as a hobby. So if I don't have any viewers, that's fine. So yeah, the treadmill. I want to come back to the treadmill. On Monday or Tuesday, I thought, you know what? I have a sit-stand desk. I could theoretically stand my desk up and have one of those like under desk treadmills and walk like 1 mile an hour while I'm here working or streaming or gaming. And it would be good. However, new underdesk treadmills cost like $180, $200, $300. And so I was like, nope, not paying that. I don't want it that badly. So I went over to a secondhand thrift store called God's Warehouse here in Topeka. It's really funny because it is literally the next building over from the Goodwill in Topeka. I kind of feel like the God's Storehouse was here first, potentially in another location, but I feel like the Goodwill came in after the God's Storehouse. But for some reason, they're way better organized and have a way better selection than Goodwill. Hi, Lily, by the way. Exclamation mark kitty in the chat to count the number of times the cats have shown up on stream. This is Lily. She is 8. And she has a brother, and I mean brother actually because they're from the same litter, who is also 8. They are literally the same age because they were born at the same time. And then we also have Charlie. So this is Lily. James is mostly white, piebald. And then Charlie is orange. And that should tell you everything you need to know about him. Also, he's 2 years old. Those two things tell you everything you need to know about him. The cats have shown up and been tracked 147 times. I'm sure it's over 150 for times that people haven't tracked, but that is fine. Lily loves to rub my face with her tail. She also likes to get face scrubs off camera. If I tried to pull her face up to scrub it on camera, she would be unhappy about that. Treadmill. So I went to God's Storehouse, found this treadmill. They didn't have a price marked on it. For some reason, I thought it had been there a long time. Maybe it was a different treadmill months ago. And I thought I had seen a price of like $35 on it previously. Maybe this was a different treadmill. Maybe this one was newer, better, bigger. I don't know. But they ended up charging me $95 for it because it didn't have a price on it, and it was like closing time. And I thought I would go in there, and didn't really expect it to take like 10 minutes after they closed in order to finish the transaction and get it loaded. But it took 2.5 dudes to get the thing into the car, and really should have had a truck, but we got it into the car without any damage. and it was heavy. Man, the thing was heavy. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take the vertical arms off because I don't need those. It's just gonna be sitting under my desk. I'm gonna take the control board off of the vertical arms. And I took those off, and I'm looking at this thing, and I try to pick it up, and I still can't just like pick it up and carry it because there's still like 50 pounds of steel on this thing, plus a giant electric motor. And I decided at that point, you know what? I regret this. This was a bad idea. And I don't, what's the word? I don't want to have this anymore, but I don't want to try to get it back in the car and take it back to God's Storehouse because like they kind of need the money. They're a community outreach organization, a lot like Goodwill. It's just they're local. And, you know, they could use it. That's fine. That's great. But I don't need this treadmill anymore, you know, the day after I bought it. And so I put it on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. And then today, an older guy who just had heart surgery needs to keep up his cardio for, what's it called? What is it called? For his recovery, for his physical therapy from his surgery. And before that, I got messages from like 4 people wanting me to call them within like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, all of you are scammers. You want to call me and like seduce me and get me to send you money or trick me out of money or trick me out of the, what's it called? Treadmill somehow. I don't know how it would have worked, but 4 people saying, hey, is this still available? I say yes. They say, okay, call me. 4 people within 5 minutes. That's scammy. That's a scam. One of them, or I responded to all of them. I would rather keep it in chat so that we have record of any kind of negotiations. And one of them responded and said, what is your locality? Who says locality? No one speaks like that. Okay, fine. Tell me your locale. I'm like, no one says that. What city do you live in? I was like, I posted it in Topeka. On the listing, it says Topeka. It's in the Topeka Buy Sell Trade group. I wonder what city I live in. Anyway, so she was using English. So that was another big clue that it was a scam. So I'm like, you know what, report. And she's like, you just don't understand anything. I'm like, yeah, okay, good luck with your next mark. Bye. And then this old dude who had his heart surgery, needed his treadmill to keep up his recovery, came, and apparently he had gotten my listing confused with a different one that he had looked at. So he offered me $175 for it, and I had only listed it for $95. And I'm like, dude, no, well, he asked me, what's your bottom dollar? I'm like, I hate getting that question, number one. And I said, dude, make me an offer. He says, how does $175 sound? I'm like, dude, I only listed it for $95. He's like, oh, I must have gotten confused with another one. Well, okay, here's $100, because I didn't have a 5 to give him change. And then it took me and the neighbor guy across the street to heft this thing into this probably 65, 70-year-old guy's pickup. And I don't know how he's going to get it out. I really don't know how this guy's going to get it out. He just had heart surgery, and he was fairly thin. He was not muscular. I was able to get it out of the car myself using leverage and the fact that I pick things up and put them down on a regular basis. This guy did not look like he did that. So I don't know how he's going to get it out of the truck. Also, his truck was higher, like a foot higher than the... what's it called? The cargo space of my small SUV. So yeah, I was able to like set one end down. Been lucky having enough help with our marketplace buys. Yeah. Well, and you gotta, I'm sure you specified in your post, I cannot help you load. Bring help. And if you haven't, you should. I could help load, but I couldn't do it all by myself. Which, if something like that happens in the future, I'm going to have to put that in the listing. I can help, but this is not something I can lift myself. Make sure you can help me lift it or bring someone who can. We sold the, cast iron fireplace insert, last fall, and this guy brought 2 dudes to help him. I'm like, yes, this thing weighs 500 pounds. You need at least 3 people to do this. And I can't help because at the time I was still nursing my back. My back was still recovering. Should have seen the bozos that showed up for your stuff in Colorado. Do I want to know? Do you want to tell me on my stream, or do you want to save it for your stream? Yeah, so the treadmill is gone, and I am only like $3.75 short of what I spent on it because sales tax has to be charged. Like the one guy for yes, the organ. It's, you know, like it's an upright in-home appliance, but still, that's a couple of £100. I would not even attempt to do that myself. I would bring at least 2 friends with me. Bye, Lily. Yeah. I've noticed last couple of streams, it just occurred to me. It took 3 guys eventually to get it out. And you were not one of them, were you? Because you're not able, and that's their fault. Oh, you were. Oh, you shouldn't have had to do that. But anyway, I just noticed, and I'm glad that I noticed this. I haven't had stream freeze in a couple of streams. I think the last one was 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I don't know what changed. I don't know what's different. I haven't changed any settings. I haven't changed anything physically. Nothing new has been added or removed. Okay, maybe. Okay, one physical change I made, which I feel like would have made it harder for it to not freeze, easier for it to freeze, is I added the 4th screen to my video card. So it now has 4 things going out of it. It's working harder. I don't know if that helped. I don't know. It's not actually sending anything to that screen right now. The most screens I use at a time is 3, but I have 4 connected to it. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I probably just jinxed myself. It's probably going to freeze in the middle of gameplay and I'm not going to notice, and whatever, it's fine. Speaking of gameplay, Loop Hero. So I didn't stream on Sunday, and so that's when we would have looked at what Loop Hero is. So let's go do that really quickly. Nope, up here. There we go. There we go. Let's look at what this is. The Lich has thrown the world into a timeless loop and plunged its inhabitants into never-ending chaos. Wield an expanding deck of mystical cards to place enemies, buildings, and terrain along each unique expedition loop for the brave hero. So you're on the dungeon side. So you are defending from the hero to not come in and steal your stuff, which I've read this premise a number of times, so I'm glad somebody made a game out of it. But so it looks like deck building plus RPG stylish combat, maybe? I don't know. Low-key addictive. But it is very top-down, 8-bit, maybe 16-bit stuff. And yeah, so you're defending against the hero coming in. And yeah. Wait. Wait, are you the hero? Recover and equip powerful loot for each class of hero for their battles and expand the survivors count. Wait, are you the hero? I don't understand. The wording on this doesn't make a lot of sense. Strategically place building, terrain, and enemy cards along each loop to create your own dangerous path. Oh, you're building your own dungeon? Find balance between the cards to increase your chances of survival while recovering valuable loot and resources for your camp. So you're basically hydrate or dihydrate. Okay, so you're basically building your level to make it hard enough that you get stuff, but not so hard that you die. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to try in just a little bit. Bring this back down to where we can see that. There we go. In the meantime, I have a number of treats I can try. I have a number of drinks I can try. I brought a chilled glass down from the freezer upstairs. So if we try a drink, we will be prepared for that. Anybody watching, do you have a preference for... Didn't I change my category? You want a drink versus you're in the process of downloading Baldur's Gate 3. I played... Was it 2? With my brother back on PS2, I think it was. Or maybe it was on GameCube. Well, okay, we played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. How many Baldur's Gate games are there? So there's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate Tales of Whatever, The Sword Coast, Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear, D&D Dark Alliance, and then Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so this, I don't know what number. Okay, so Baldur's Gate originally was 98, and then Dark Alliance, that's hard for me to believe it was 2001. No, I was 12. Yeah, that feels about right. Okay. 2001 seems closer ago than it actually was. That was 22 years ago. Anyway, so I played that one with my brother. Okay, so this is the first real sequel in like 22 years. Wow. Wait, there were 2 Baldur's Gate 2s? Throne of Baal and Shadows of Amun. You played the heck out of them. They were fun to play with my brother in co-op, but looking back on it, the top-down dungeon crawler RPG type thing, not really my style of game, but it was definitely fun to play with my brother. 3 has some good stories and voice acting. Cool. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's fun. And you're actually downloading it in, a usable amount of time now that you have real internet. I hope this loop hero is fun. It took me a minute to understand the mechanics. I thought it was more of a tower defense from the side of the dungeon. However, and so for that, I was kind of excited and kind of curious, but now that I've read what it actually is, I'm less excited about it, but we'll find out. So Eric says drink, so let me grab a couple. Okay, so I did a cherry beer last time, and I have a different one, so I'm gonna leave that out of it this time. So we have Casey Beer Co. Schwarzbier. It is a decocted black lager. Schwarzbier. I see your Schwarz. It's as big as mine. And if you don't understand that reference, go look up Mel Brooks, which Eric absolutely understands that reference, I'm sure. And then we have the last one from the last couple of weeks is the Magners Dry Irish Cider. No, it doesn't say dry. It just says Irish cider. From the juice of 17 apple varieties. May the Schwartz be with you. Okay, sorry. And then we've got Left Hand Brewing Company's Dry Irish Stout Nitro. This is where I got the dry word from. So this is a dry Irish stout. We've got the Magners Irish Cider, and then we've got the Casey Beer Co. Schwarzbier. Any of those strike your fancy, Eric, or should I roll a D3 and let RNGesus decide? The Nitro? Okay. All right, Magners, you get held back for another week. Get there we go. All right. Got my chilled glass. And my coaster. All right, Dry Irish Stout Nitro. It is a 4.3%, so that's actually very weak Good to go from the can like a pro in a glass, but it's actually very weak for a stout. That's my understanding. Well, maybe not. They put the price sticker right over the opening. That's dumb. I don't like it. I don't want to pour/drink my beer through a sticker. Whoa, that was the nitro. Nitros make a really funny sound when you open them. There's like a... That smells pretty strongly. It smells almost meaty. Slante! Or no, wait. How do you pronounce... Irish is pronounced differently than it's spelled. But whatever the Irish term for cheers is on the can here. It has a nice, thick, milky nitro stout. I always thought that this was a 12-ounce glass, but it turns out it is definitely a 16. That is a pint. I'm gonna go with the Japanese kanpai, even though this is Irish. It's a stout, so it's gonna be roasty, coffee-y tasting. It definitely smells that way, but look at the head on that. That's beautiful. That's gonna be so creamy, and it's nitro, so it's gonna be even more creamy. This is probably gonna be pretty good, even though I'm not really a stout person, but like, this is not gonna be bad. Okay, so you can't call it carbonation because it's not carbon dioxide, but the nitro, it's a weird texture. Hey, it's Charlie, kitty number 2, exclamation mark kitty to count the number of times the cats have shown up in the chat, or shown up on the stream. This is Charlie, he's 2, he's orange. That tells you everything you need to know about him. Okay, bye, Charlie. Anyway, the texture of it, it doesn't have any bite like an actual carbonated beer. I'm actually not entirely sure what the point of nitrogenizing a beer is versus carbonating. Nitrogenating? I don't know. It is quite coffee-ish with a very creamy texture, but it doesn't taste like it's got any actual cream in it. And it's actually, yeah, I guess I could call that dry. It's giving me a little bit of a pucker in the back of my mouth, the mouthfeel there. Okay, I sort of revised what I said. I said this wasn't going to be bad, but I don't know that I'm going to call this good either. Stouts are just not my preferred type of beer. But, you know, we tried it. It was something I hadn't had before. I gave it a shot. That's what I do. And if somebody gave me this for free, it's like, hey, here's a beer. I'm like, okay, I will drink whatever the hell it is, because my favorite kind of beer is free. Everybody's favorite kind of beer, if they drink beer, is free. And then your second favorite is cold. And then you can get a little bit pickier from there. What is that? That is Tay going live, so I'm gonna go lurk him. You'll go with the cola? What does that mean? Going with the cola. Oh, you'll drink cola instead of beer. Right. Okay. On the rocks. I drink a lot of soda without ice, but I like it with ice too. As long as it's cold, I don't care whether there's ice or not. Okay, ads in 1 minute. And I think that's a good time to go ahead and give Loop Hero here a try. I have not even mentioned Bloons TD6. Oh, Rum and Coke. Okay. So that reminds me of a pretty, a certain story. Let me look this up real quick. So I've previously played Bloons, and if you want to watch the VOD of that, I'm going to throw that in chat here. Or you can check out my YouTube and just watch other stuff that I've tried. So we've tried that. I'm not going to try it again. It's a tower defense game. Um, excuse me. What are we talking about? Right. So, went to New Orleans several years ago with my then sister-in-law. She and my brother have gotten divorced. What was I gonna say? Went with her and a couple of cousins. My brother was working, I think. He was not there. And my sister-in-law loves strippers for whatever reason. And she loves going to strip clubs. And we went to one, I think it was called the Penthouse. And it was not anywhere near a penthouse. It was definitely ground level / underground. I think we had to go down a ramp to get to it. Now, I may be misremembering because there are a lot of things I don't remember about that night because there was a 2-drink minimum and you had to order them as soon as you got in the building. And so it's like, okay, fine, 2 Jack and Cokes because I was not super familiar with drinking yet at that point. And I didn't really know what my tolerance was. So I had my 2 Jack and Cokes right up front. And then I wanted another one because, hey, we're in a strip club, why not? And not long after that, I ended up almost passed out on the floor in the bathroom of the strip club. The last strip club you went to, you got totally fleeced by a hottie. I mean, did you at least enjoy it? So like they dragged me out of the bathroom, my cousins and Shelby dragged me out of the bathroom, out of the strip club to a pizza place, and I didn't know. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like at least you got that out of it. But dragged me to a pizza place, and at that point, again, I was very new to drinking. I didn't know that greasy food was what you need to help you sober up / avoid a hangover. So like they're trying to feed me pizza. And I was like, oh, okay, no, this greasiness, it's gonna make me sick and whatever. I'll just eat the crust. And yeah, the carbs and the crust, and it does absorb some, but the grease is what you really need. I've been that drunk too. And I didn't understand that at that point. But I'm not the one who did actually pass out on the floor next to the toilet in the hotel. That was my sister-in-law. Yes. Too many Long Islands. Long Islands don't do it for me because they have tequila and gin, 2 things that I don't like. I like just my straight up bourbon, or more like fruity, sweet type things. If you, Eric, I know you really don't drink anymore, but like, if you're curious, one of my favorite things, you were a lightweight. Like, I feel like not being a lightweight is more to somebody's detriment. Because, you know, the human body is not really designed to not be a lightweight, to be able to handle that much poison, because technically your body treats alcohol like a poison. Where was I? But if you're curious, I do really like a Jameson pickleback, where it's a shot of Jameson and then a shot of pickle juice. And the Jameson goes down like Jameson, and then pickle juice just completely mellows everything out, and it's like you never had anything. So it makes it really dangerous. It basically cleanses your palate, and you're like, I don't taste either Jameson or pickle juice anymore, so I'm good. Okay. All right, let's change this category, update this category, and we will give Loop Hero a try. Hat hair gets on the peach fuzz, baby hairs, whatever, around. Whoa, hold on. Is this as big as it gets? Please tell me it gets bigger. Wait. Okay, pixel fonts is fine. English is fine. Can I make this bigger? There we go. That's better. All right, close that menu. Well, let's look at these other options. Video, customization, Hero color, I will be this teal. Oh, wait, did I hydrate? Hydrate or dihydrate? What kind of cursor do I want? I want this, like, gold dagger flirtily looking thing. I don't know what any of this means, so we're just gonna do that. Automatically pause in the end of the loop. Automatically pause after battle. Pause. Battle pause when hovering over units. Pause the aim and out of focus. I feel like I can change this later, so we're just gonna give this a try. Is the volume okay, Eric? I feel like the volume could come up. I feel like that is a good volume. What is DK UK developers page on eContacte? I don't know what that means. We'll give this a shot. Sounds fine to you? Okay. This is very 8-bit. The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it's too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who's willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. So dramatic. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. To change between adventure, which is traveling through the map, and planning, stop modes, press the switch, right-click, or space. Okay, continue your journey by changing the game mode. Okay. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. If night still even exists without the sky, that is. Oops, I skipped that. There was a couple games years ago where you played as the monsters of a dungeon. What were they? Do you remember? A living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remembered this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Okay. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. You have an inventory and an item slot. You know what to do. You know what to do! I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even my memories? Or do they belong to that slime? Why would you even think that? Why would that even occur to you for that to be a thing that is? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Drag the card to a suitable space to remember the land. Good, now continue your journey. There's a rat-looking thing. What did I get? A forest rat wolf. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline, and I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... Damn it, good thing nobody heard that. As you probably already noticed, you can get new items and cards during battle. Some items have unique features, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or card, you can inspect its properties. Equip a new weapon and place your new cards on the map to continue. Alright, broken longsword. Regen per second. Is that health regen? That would be great. Do I have to discard the old sword in order to use the new one? Okay, there's a forest and a rock. A forest. A thick forest. Nobody knows who or what it could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. Plus 1% hero attack speed. A rock. Its magnificent appearance gives you strength. Plus 3 HP, plus more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. No, that was not where I meant to put that. I didn't even realize I could do that. Good, so there's a mountain over there and a forest over there. The world's almost black. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. World's almost back. Okay. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Space. Think it's time I get some rest. Okay, so we've gone through the loop. Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2. Dungeon Keeper, I'll just look at 2 most recently. It's on GOG. Because it's got a chicken bikini arm. No, go away, honey. That's the honey deals extension. There we go. There's a... Okay, so it's like a top-down tower defense type thing. Okay, cool. You never did play them. Okay. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. Okay, you can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp by pressing the button. Okay. Return to the camp. Click and hold to automatically return to the camp at the campfire tile. Okay. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now while you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's the perfect chance. Okay, keep all resources. Preserve rock and stable foot. Cold and dark here. Small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function while in a camp. Build, select campfire, and place it. Okay. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition. Or not. Do as you wish. Click anywhere to complete the tutorial. Okay, the hero restores 20% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Okay. Alright, back to expedition. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, new loop. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it. Wait, do I not have weapons? Do I have to re-equip new weapons every time? What did I get here? Hold on, I got a meadow. Earth covered with a thick carpet of grass. Nothing really interesting unless you're a cow, of course. Heals 2 HP at the start of each day. Okay, so I can place this on any of these tiles. Okay. Okay, so I got a weapon. And then I got another meadow. I got a battlefield. It smells of blood and steel. Spawns a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. Enemies on the tiles around it can become ghosts when they die. I don't know what ghosts do. I don't know whether having ghosts around is a good thing or a bad thing. Okay. Feel like affecting more tiles is better. Got a ring, so we're gonna regen health. Good. Got a Gladius that does 4 to 6 damage. Well, hold on. Let's see if I can, like, unequip. No. I can only replace what I've already got. Okay. Alright, I got some armor. Well, let's see exactly. Max HP 293, and then defense 2. That's good. HP is still pretty high. Okay. Is this a belt? No, it's a ring. So, regen per sec, 0.6. Defense 2. Oh, and I've got some cards. Okay, so I got a rock. Plus 3 HP, plus 3 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. Okay. Place a rock there. Spider cocoon. Spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. So this is where you get to, like, increasing your own difficulty to hopefully get more, what's it called? Loot. Okay, we'll put the spider near the camp. What was that? What resource did I get? Noticeable change. This is enough to turn a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seed into a sprout, or a drop of water into a stream. It will turn itself into something else too if you collect enough of it. 20 changes form a complete metamorphosis. Okay. Preserved pebbles. Small stones that still remember. Okay. 10 pieces of pebbles form one preserved rock. Okay. 12 rations form a whole food supply. Okay, so as I collect these things, if I collect more of them, it'll make permanent changes to the map. Okay. What does the rock do again? Alright, we got a spider. Okay, what do we get here? Armor. So this gives me more HP, but less defense. And this is that ring I already had. Plus 5 HP for each adjacent rock or mountain. Guess where we're going to put this? Right next to the other rock. Road Lantern. Reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies on the tiles around it. Road Lantern effects can stack. Do I want to put it next to the spider thing so that we don't accidentally spawn, like, 6 spiders? I think that's a good choice. I'm still good on health. Right, what do we got? Some more armor that's only defense. Got a rock. So, can I keep cards from loop to loop? Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. So, okay, so if I put this here, and then do the rock here, now I get a resource. Okay, so I've got some resources now. Okay. I don't know, man. Oh, it's chainmail. Max HP 91, but no defense. Excuse me. Okay, so am I going to be able to, like, sell these when I get to camp? Okay, so I'm going to continue through the loop rather than going to camp because I want to go get this treasure. And my health is doing fine. 2 spiders. Ooh! They're doing more damage. And they can evade. Okay. I don't know what the maximum number of monsters here is, but... Are you saying you're staying inside this square? Okay, oh, what did I get here? A beacon. Plus 40% movement speed within its range, plus 20% attack speed for all units. Ooh. Wait, for all units, does that include monsters? I'm gonna put it... Wait, what? Oh, I'm out of spaces in the middle here. Okay. Okay. Then I will put it here so that I can theoretically get back to camp faster if I need to. Okay, I got a shield, and I got a ring. defense again, and I got some more armor. Okay. Oh, but I got a mountain. Resource there. Meadow. Okay, and then I got another meadow. Go. And then a cemetery spawns a skeleton every 3 days. How tough are skeletons, I wonder? I don't know. Where's my HP right now? 341 of 374. We'll give it a try. Okay, and you place it on the path. Okay, so the skeleton is gonna go here. Okay. Oh, I can move faster. Why would I care about how fast combat goes? Am I gonna get healing weapons? Okay. 4 to 6 is the same. Damage to all 2 and evasion 6. Yeah. I will definitely use that. Treasure! Wait. I was gonna say, I have to fight the treasure chest? Okay, got some resources, got a shield. Okay, more defense, and okay. Ooh, good armor! Vampirism 6%, yes! So, what do I do with stuff that I can't keep? What do I do with them? Do I... There's not a trash. I don't know. Okay, beacon. Road lantern. Oblivion. Erases any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. I don't know what I want to do with that. I don't know if that's a good thing. No, I don't know if I want to use either of those. Okay. A grove spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. How is my health? My health is fine, so I can spawn more enemies. Okay. We'll throw a rat wolf here. Sure. Alright, what is this? It's a vampirism ring. Is that more important than regen per second? I think so. Oh, that's a same ring. Okay. Should I return to camp? Not yet. I think I can make at least one more loop. Got an item. Yeah, no, that armor is better. So what happens when this fills up? Is it just gonna push out the oldest thing? I got a rock. Oh, the enemy's leveled up. Okay, so I got a damage to all ring and some armor that has higher max HP, but not the regen or the counter or the vampirism. Beacon. What does the beacon do? I'm gonna leave that for the time being. Okay, so, oh, it looks like when things get pushed out of this inventory, they get turned into resources. Okay. Ooh, skeleton is tough. Skeleton is tough. But I am tougher, I guess. So this stacks up some more defense, but I'm losing the attack speed and the evasion. Is the number in the bottom left the level? Okay, I will go ahead and use it. Alright, got some shit. Slightly less defense, but... No, this is like 7 less defense. Okay. We'll just leave it, I guess. Rat wool. Oh, when you go through woods, you get wood. Ooh, rat wolves are tough. Okay, what did I get here? A ring that increases my attack speed by 16%, but I lose the vampirism. Am I gonna survive another loop? I should, right? I think that might be it for me. This is a level 4. What is this little icon in the top right? Fine. I'll lose that little bit of vampirism. And I'll try another loop. Oh, 3 spiders. Oh, this is not great. What do we got? Okay, so I cannot pause combat. Alright, so I got a treasury and a battlefield. Gives a random basic resource after placing anything on an empty tile around it. Must be surrounded by empty space when you build it. Oh, okay. And then battlefield. Spawn the chest on a distant enemies on the tiles around it. Ghosts when they die. Ghosts. Is that a bad thing? Is it bad to have ghosts? Don't know. Hopefully I can survive this last loop. Okay. So I've got a total of 16 defense on my shield currently, and this is only 11, so I need to keep the shield I've got. Okay, so for combat, I can just speed this all the way up. What is this? Pure damage, counter, evasion. It's better to attack faster or get more damage and counter and evasion. Oh, rock. Hey, I got a rock. A preserved rock. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Oh, wait, this armor, shoot. Counter, evasion. But I don't get any regen per sec or vampirism. That's a lot more HP. Like, a lot. Okay, I'll use that. Or wait, can I not? Oh wait, that's not where armor goes. I'm just done. Alright. Skeleton is tough. Oh, and time still runs while I'm in combat? What is this? Shield. 14 defense, plus 2 defense, so that equals, and then attack speed and vampirism. Yes, give me that. Ooh, this one slime. Oh, he was attacking the other slime as well. A vampire mansion adds vampires to battles on the tiles around it. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I got a meadow. Cool. Throw that up there. Got another mountain. Okay, so this is the last extra resource I'm going to get from that. And I got some armor. A little bit more max HP, but it doesn't have the counter and evasion, so I'm just going to keep what I've got. Right, got another mountain. which, hold on. So I've got another treasury. So I can put another mountain here. Cool. This beacon has to go adjacent to... Okay. So, or wait. No, never mind. I don't need that. Road lantern, though. I do want to limit the number of spiders, or maybe limit the number of rat wolves. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh. Oh, the treasure chest is a mimic. Oh, am I gonna die? Oh, that was close. Oh, jeez. Oh, shoot. Nope. That was close. Oh, that was close. Okay, never mind. Okay, this armor. Ooh, a lot more HP. But, oh, and this weapon. Oh, I didn't, ooh. I need that, but I don't have enough health to survive another loop. I really don't. Okay. Let us retreat. Keep our resources. I can't believe it. Hey, everybody. The boy managed to return. Survivors? Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That, or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families. Maybe even ourselves. I mean, you remember that you have families, and that families are a thing that exist. My name is Yota. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return? That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags, a real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad if you could help us, and we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to, a place where I can hear other people's voices. Okay. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are the few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it. You might need it. Hey, resources. Nice. Okay. So, what can we build? I can build a field kitchen. I don't have enough, what is this? Food supply to build an herbalist hut, and I don't have enough metal or food supply to build a smithy, so field kitchen it is. I guess it has to go adjacent, to a campfire. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Cool. Alright. Anything else I can build? No. Okay. We gotta go back out and start over from scratch. Okay, so plus 10% to the campfire's healing power unlocks the Blood Grove card. Hero restores 30% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Oh, so that's every loop. Okay, so now it's 40% of his max HP. every loop. That would have been good to know. I can upgrade buildings? I don't have the stuff. Okay. Alright, we're going back out. What am I looking at here? I don't know. Okay. So these are the cards that are available to pop up. I don't understand what this means. I don't know what this means, but okay. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I got nothing. Gotta punch the slime. Okay, got a beacon and oblivion. Okay, okay. Got a weapon. Battlefield. Spawn a chest on an adjacent tile each loop. I want to do that, yeah, right next to the camp. And then a spider cocoon. Spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. I only want to give you like one tile to work with. Okay. That was maybe the wrong spot to put it, because now I'm gonna have to fight slimes and the spider. Okay, shield. Got some meadow. Definitely need healing. Alright, gonna have to fight 3 enemies here. Yay! Okay. They did. Give me my meadow. Road lantern. Yeah, let's do it that way so we don't overdo it. There. Alright, got some. Well, hold on. Max HP and defense, max HP, okay, and then ring. I don't know what it. I don't care what it does. Have a ring. Okay, mountain. I want to place another spider. Does the loop get longer every time you go out? Alright. It's equal. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Much better shield, ring of vampirism and attack speed. Okay, battlefield. Wait, is That is the same damage. Plus 10% counter. Oh, and I got a rock. I'd rather not die, like, right next to the camp. Hey, it's Be Real time. That's what I'm gonna post to here. In my camera. Pretty grody. There we go. Ads in 1 minute. Alright, got a mountain. Treasury. Cool. Give me that, and I'm gonna place rocks all around you. What is this? Another treasury. Yeah, there's good. Oh, I got another weapon, though. Okay. Yeah, that's a much better weapon. A shield. We'll keep what we've got. Okay, got a rock. Cool. What is that? Oh, it's a cemetery. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. We'll put it right after the camp, that way we're as healed as we can get. Oh, it's a mimic. Damn. But I got some good cards out of that. There we go. 3 spiders, don't die. All right. What's the grove do? Oh, rat wolf. Never mind. Just give me mountains. I don't need a rat wolf just yet. So what did I just get here? Oh, it's a shield. It's a bunch of extra stuff. Nice. And then this ring. Damage to all. I like vampirism better. My polearm does defense. This is less damage, but more damage to all and no defense. We'll leave it for now. Oh, and I get a rock. Ooh, a lot of max HP. We'll do that. And I got another mountain. What? A goblin camp just came. Appears for every 10 mountain/rock tiles. That... I don't know if I like that. I guess they had to limit the amount of max HP I can add somehow. What is this? A blood grove. Its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% HP left. Wait, so can be placed adjacent to the road near other trees. So what does that mean? Does it mean I have to have a grove? Okay. so then I can place this here. Okay, that's helpful, I think. Kill that slime! What do we got? A rock and a beacon. Vampire house. Don't want to be encountering vampires. Wait, this shield. Okay, not good. Look at this shield, though. More defense. No, same defense. But no attack speed or counter bonus. Okay. Ooh, okay. Meadow. Axe. A little bit more attack, but no damage to all or defense. Its max attack is a lot higher, though. What about this ring? 16% chance to counter. How do I unlock these other slots? I'm gonna keep what I've got for the time being. Okay, got some more meadow. I'm healing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 HP at the start of each day. But I'm still kind of losing. Okay, I may have to get rid of the spider here. Alright, I got some armor. Yeah, give me that. What the heck is that? A blood plot. Oh, because it comes out of the blood wood? Okay. Oh. Okay, what is this shield? Same defense, adds 4 pure damage, adds 0.6 regen per second, and some vampirism. Is that better than the attack speed and counter? I already got some vampirism. Let's see if we can stack. Okay, so now I've got 16% vampirism. Let's see if that helps. Oh, I guess the rat wolf maybe has some vampirism too. Give me the meadow. Alright, I got some armor out of that. A lot more max HP, plus some damage to all. Yeah, I'll take that. Stop! Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. How goes it? I haven't died yet. I came really close last time. Last adventure loop, I guess. But I haven't died yet. We remembered ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You can do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob. No other order in the world. Fair enough. Guess I don't have any good objection to that. Oh wait, I do have one. How about... Smash! Okay, hold on. Okay, what is this ring? Nope, okay. Give me... Okay. Okay, I survived. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad, and the world is trying to restore itself. That, or even the apocalypse, isn't enough to get rid of some pests. No, I feel you, my guy. Okay. Okay, and then another rock. So how many rocks do I have? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I'm nowhere near 20. Probably something appears when I do too many meadows, though, huh? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 meadows. And nothing has shown up. Okay. This ring. No, I don't need that. Okay. Got another mountain. Whoa. What happened? Why did I get so much? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Maybe 15. Something happens at 15. OBS started shitting itself and you couldn't stream anywhere, so you're back. I know that feel. I feel for you. I'm sorry, my guy. Welcome back. I was lurking you. I haven't died yet. I came really close before last time I went back to camp, but I haven't died yet. That's a lot of shit again. Wow, okay. Alright, this armor. I have level 6 armor currently. A lot less, okay. More defense, and then damage to all, plus more defense, plus some evasion. Yeah, we'll do that shield. Now, what is this spear? I can't pass that up. Okay, oh, another rock. Oop, okay. Oh, and another meadow. Okay, got another meadow. So what happens when I get more cards when this is full down here? It just shrinks them and fits them in, okay? I don't want the rest of these. I'm like barely surviving as it is. Okay, so I got a ring that adds damage, plus damage to all, plus I get to keep my vampirism, but I'm attacking slower. That's not as good. Neither is that. Okay, so we'll keep those. Okay. So I restore like 40-something% of my health when I get to the camp. So I should survive. Attack speed plus evasion versus counter for the same amount of attack. Yeah, I'll take it. And then this armor. No. Okay, so I've got some stable metal and some stable wood and some preserved rock and some food supply. That's good. Okay, rat wolf. Okay, so I have reached the camp. So I have healed, okay. Got the skeletons. Okay, I didn't die. Add some defense and some attack speed now. Ooh, that's a lot more attack. Okay. Okay. Ooh, bunch of goblins. Bunch of goblins. Get the sword. Ooh, what did I get? What is this? Orb of Expansion. A physical manifestation of expanding space in the form of a little sphere. Spootsup, Splatsap! You made it! You're here! Hi! Do your exclamation mark Splatsap thing. I am trying not to die in a circular dungeon where I start over every time I sleep.
Has you really been far, even as decided to use even go want to look more like?
I am surviving. I sold a treadmill that I bought 2 days ago. It has been like an entire week since I streamed because I got invited to barbecue on Sunday. And I haven't been making it to your streams because I don't know why. I'm sure I have reasons at the time, but I apologize for not jumping into yours. Yeah, I love you anyway. Platonically. I have a button for that. Where is it? Oh, it's on the main screen. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's right there. It's platonically. Okay. No counter on this. That's more health plus more attack speed. We'll do that. Well, I haven't had nearly as many streams recently as you have, so I feel like percentage-wise, you've been in more streams. Okay, so Ghost, do I have to... I do have to fight... Wait, what was that, a gargoyle? Everything's Gucci. Okay, Robert, don't die. We are gonna have to give it up after this loop, probably. Okay. Do I have... I don't have another Oblivion, so... Oh, I should have used... Okay, so that's what it's doing. It's pushing them off from this end. I don't have... Okay, I need to take this out of my deck because I don't like this card. And the Vampire. I've never placed it. I don't even know what kind of loot. What did I try for this stream? It's called Loop Hero. The world is ending, and you have to go around this loop fighting your bad guys and trying not to die and collecting resources. And if you collect enough of each type, they fuse into something permanent that will stay at your camp, that you can use to build stuff that will stay at your camp permanently rather than resetting every time you go to your camp. If that makes sense. What is this? Okay. So yeah, I need to change. I need to remove both of these and the beacon, I think, from my deck. Wait, what is this weapon? Okay, no, I don't need that. Slimes are still not a threat. What was that ding? Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a tower defense, but it's kind of... You're building your own route for tower defense. Like, you're placing your towers for you to run through. You're building your level to make it tough enough to collect things, but not so tough that you can't survive it. Slimes are still no issue. Goblins are tough. They attack very quickly. Give me that treasure. What do we got? Got a ring and a weapon. No, that's not as good. More damage, plus more attack speed, plus more evasion. Yeah, I'll take it. I just don't have any vampirism anymore. What is this? No. Maybe if I place this... Oh, right, it has to be near other trees. So I have to place a grove like here. And then the blood grove. Nope, that's not right. Dang it. I should have put it there. Dang. Well, whatever. It will help me with rat wolves that come out of here. Okay, I don't feel like I need any more chests. What is this armor? Okay. How has your Friday Eve been, Splatsap? Spootsoop. Splitty witty. Okay, so cards turn into resources as well. Oh, and I got a treasure chest. Yay. And I got meadow. Give me my regen every day. A road lantern. Yes. Please. And another mountain. How has your Friday Eve been, Spootsoop? What you been up to? What the hell was that just came out of the grove? Alright, got this level 8 weapon. Oh, that's a lot more damage. And attack speed. Okay. And shield. Wait, did I pass my camp? Ooh. Okay, more defense plus some counter and evasion, but no damage to all. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Oh, I did pass my camp. Okay, okay, okay. Armor, a little bit more max HP, but no attack speed. Okay, we'll do that shield. That's not good. It is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday Eve is what I called it. Went to bed at 3 a.m., didn't start your day until 3 p.m., but that didn't stop you. You still got some chores done, so yes, the day was still productive. What kind of chores did you do? I didn't do anything today. I played Skyrim. Am I gonna survive another loop? I have doubts. You interviewed for another job, yeah. 1 sex. No, Splats up. You can't have any sex from me. What is this? Oh, it's a cemetery. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. No, don't want that. Slimes are no big deal. It's all the other stuff that keeps spawning because, yeah. Like the rat wolf. Give me my meadow. I want regen. Kill those goblins. Okay. What is this ring? More damage. Plus 24% attack speed? Yeah, we'll give that a shot. We'll try that. Okay, scimitar. That's not as good of a weapon. Okay. Okay, I need to slow down my adventuring speed a little bit. What is this ring? More damage to all, plus defense, plus counter, plus evasion. Oh, is that... Does that make up for losing all of that attack speed? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. What's this rapier? That is not as good a weapon, but it does have... No, I've got plus 68% attack speed. I'm gonna keep that for a while. Kill that slime. Oh, I might die right before I get to camp. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Good bit more defense, but I lose the counter. And that's just not good. And that's not that good either. Okay. What the hell is that thing? Oh, hey, I have rocks and mountains. Whoop. Oops, I clicked outside of the game. There we go. The more rocks and mountains I place, the more goblins I get on the map. Okay, this shield, no. This weapon, no. This ring, it's a level 8 ring. But it's not worth the attack speed, honestly. Okay, the road lantern. Yeah, let's place it here to spawn fewer goblins. The skeleton is what, every 3 days? Okay. Okay, so I'm back at camp. I have roughly 25% health. I'm gonna get back something like 40% health. So that will add another 500 to that, so it's 700. Will that let me survive another loop? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna play it really safe. I'm a goblin too. Okay, so yeah, what was your job interview for? Another success, you've returned, and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world were gone. The path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. Interesting. So technically you remembered that you forgot something. We could find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up this place. Time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have people with all sorts of skills, from the cook to the alchemist, but each needs a place to work. However, we can't build anything with the local materials. You find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survive your trips always look stable, suitable for building. Working at an illusion museum. You hope you get it because it's next to a lot of boba places. Boba. Where is the Splats boba? There it is. Emote. There it is. There it is. But those are just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? I realized that when I saw your campfire. The things you find seem to spread stability similar to similar materials and things. It's only a little change, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. Okay. I already have a field kitchen. Don't have enough to build any of this jazz. Eventually we're gonna get to where we can build a library? Theoretically, if I was to play that long. I think I'm only gonna do one more expedition, one more time around, one more set of times around. What is statistics anyway? Game time right at 1 hour. I've been on expeditions for 47 minutes. Max number of loops in a single expedition, 7. Total loops completed, 10. I have not been killed yet. Amazing. Okay. Let's look at my deck. I am going to take out Chrono Crystals. Doubles the effect of a day is passing on the tiles around it. Okay, going to add that. But I'm going to take out the Spider Cocoon and the Vampire Mansion. Does that mean I can have a max? Okay, so I think, this didn't tell me this, but I think what I'm understanding here is I can have a maximum of 2 here, 2 in this category, 2 here, or excuse me, 6 here, a maximum of 2 here, a maximum of 3 here, and then a minimum of these lower numbers, and then a maximum of 12 total cards in the deck. The beacon, now that we don't have spiders spawning all over the place, I might actually use the beacon. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, here we go. On this first loop, there's like no point in going slow. Place a mountain. And we'll place a cemetery here. Alright, Chrono Crystals. Okay. Meadow over here. Treasury here. So, doubles the effect of a day's passing on the tiles around it. So, it's only tiles that are adjacent to the path. Okay. So, if I place one of the battlefields or whatever that spawns a chest, it will spawn 2 chests. Or wait. No, the chests are every time I go around the loop. So we'll have to see once I place a battlefield whether that's what will happen. Okay, I got a ring. Equip that. Got another meadow. Battlefield. Enemies can become ghosts when they die. So is there a way to get this to only apply to like one tile? There a spot where I can make that happen? A skeleton becoming a ghost isn't the worst thing. So this chrono crystal now. Is it gonna have... We'll just try it there, and if I have to, hopefully I'll get an Oblivion card to remove it. Okay, I got a couple of shields. Meadow. Got a rock. Got a mountain.
And his name is John C.
Hi, Errant Knight. You kind of startled me. Can't lie. Can't lie. I was a little bit startled. I was focused on what the chrono crystals do. Good evening. How is your Friday Eve going? How has your week been? What you been up to? So this game is like a mixed tower defense slash dungeon crawler, in that you're building your dungeon around you, and you are like the creeps coming in for the tower defense. Work has sucked, but tomorrow is Friday, so that's good. Yes, it is Friday Eve. What is this? I don't even know what this is supposed to, like, accomplish, so we'll just put it there. Kill that skeleton. What is this ring? Adds damage and damage to all. Yeah, I think that's better than regen right now. Alrighty. Kill that slime. Okay. Mountain. So the blood grove has to be placed next to a grove. It has to be placed immediately next to a grove. Okay. Slime. Cemetery spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Oh, and I got a ring. I need to check that. That's 10% counter. I'll leave that for the time being. Give me that regen. Give me that max health. Oh, and some more max health. Lots more max health. Every rock I place increases my max health by 10. No, 3. And then +3 for every adjacent one. And then mountains are +5 for each adjacent rock or mountain. It's like a rock, but really big. Oh, I didn't see that shield I got. 7 defense, 9 defense. And then this armor. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Kill the slime. And the shield. So it's a total of 6 defense. Plus some counter, plus some regen per second. No, we're gonna stick to just the higher pure defense. A meadow. Mountain. Have I not had a weapon this whole time? Ooh, that's dumb. Now I can actually do some damage. And of course, the treasure chest is a mimic. Ooh, lots more max HP, plus some evasion and vampirism. Yeah. Wait. Okay, that's a little bit more vampirism. It's not worth losing the evasion completely. Okay. Let's place this here and see what happens when I pass the camp. Am I going to get 2 treasure chests or the loot? I am not. Okay, so the chrono crystals don't affect the ones that are based on the number of times you've gone around the loop. It's just about a day's passage. Okay. Shield, that's not as good. Give me that regen. Oh, I placed 10 rocks, now I have to fight goblins. Oh, got a weapon. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What is this? Nope. What this? Nope. Okay, so I got an Oblivion, which means I can get rid of any one thing that I've placed. So I'm going to get rid of this because there are 3 wolf rats here, or rat wolves. Okay, treasury. Oh, I should have put it down here, actually, because I'm not going to be able to place a rock here, so I'm going to miss out on stuff. Okay, that's good. Got another Oblivion. I can take something out. Can I take out the goblins? I don't want to do that just yet. We'll save that until it's about to pop off, because apparently I lose it permanently when that happens. You have any plans for the weekend, Splatap, or Eric Knight, or Eric? Alright. Give me some counter and some regen per sec versus additional damage and damage to all. No, I'm going to keep the existing ring. Chrono crystals, no lantern. We'll do that. Chrono crystals. I can't think of anything that I would want to double that shows up every day. What are you doing this weekend? What are your plans for the weekend, Aaron Knight? Steal the treasure chest. Rock here. Where's his weapon? That's not as good. A lot more health. And some regen per sec, but no evasion or vampirism. Oh, and the shield. Okay, so that's more defense. Okay. Shield is an obvious choice. Armor, though. Not much except a child's birthday party. How old is said child turning? And what did you get as a gift? Turning 12. Okay, there's armor. Do I want to switch? No. We'll keep it off for the time being. Slime. Work. Or wait, what's this shield? No, that's not as good. Or goblins. Jeez. What was that eye thing over the goblin? Okay, lots more max HP plus some defense. But I lose the evasion and the vampirism. I think it's worth it. A lot more damage, plus some damage to all, but I'm losing the pure damage and the counter. Yeah, we'll go ahead and add that. Okay, rocks. Add the rocks. Okay, so I I have 2 Oblivions. Okay. Gotta turn him to the dork side of the Force. Considering a D&D starter set, the question is, does he have friends who would play D&D with him? Whoa! That became like a mountain range, a peak. Plus 121 max HP, plus 5 max HP for every adjacent mountain or rock tile. Spawns a harpy every 2 days. What? Probably he liked the Zelda illustrated histories you got him previously. Oh. So he's, oh, you're turning him not just to the dork side of the Force, you're turning him into a lore whore. If not, he has a sister and cousins. Valid. As always, family. Oh wait, what's this ring? Plus 10% vampirism. I think that would be a good thing about this shield. And this is armor. Nope. Oh, let me apply this meadow. Got another Oblivion. Need to make sure to use those before they disappear forever. What are the dings for? It doesn't tell me what those dings are about. Less max HP, but it's adding some pure damage and some counter. And then what's this one here? A lot less max HP, so we're not even going to consider that, but... Yay, cleaning up Cat Yak. Alright, Blood Grow. I can place that here. That's a good time. Oh, another mountain. I think I'm just gonna keep the max HP. Alright, got a weapon that is not as good. No, it just adds some counter. Less damage and damage at all. Ooh, lots of more health, plus some defense, plus some vampirism. Okay, that'll work. I may want to get rid of the goblin camp, even though I get, well, I mean, we'll see how I survive this. I did kind of poorly there. Okay. That's a lot of defense. We're just going to do that and trade it off. I don't know. Maybe next loop I'll get rid of one of the goblins. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. Totally let me get rid of one of the goblins. I will definitely do that. Add some meadow. Battlefield. Yeah, let's add that there. And this weapon is not as good. Okay. That slime was way tougher than it should have been. Okay. Yeah, not as good. It's a harpy! No! What do you mean, no? You want to save the world. You want to ask for our help. Our answer is no. Just like the goblins. How did you... But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there's been an emptiness instead of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine. I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin, may they live and be strong. May they join the cycle of life and death. That is life. That is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And How many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die, and I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please, try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the Harpies can have all the sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. I'm sorry, Harpy. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. Yay, moral grayness! There's no home for Harpies except in the highest mountains, but there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from reality. Speaking of mountains... I don't know what all that flashiness is about. Shield, slightly less defense. A good bit less defense. Plus, but it adds some damage to all. I think I'm gonna keep the armor I have with this shield. This is 7 less defense, but it adds 2 damage to all. That's not enough. Alright, Lily, I see you. This shield. It's not good enough. Ring. No. How often does the mountain spawn harpies, I mean? Alright, got a treasury. Okay, and then shield. A lot less defense. Well, 4 less defense, but it adds counter and regen percent. I'll keep the defense. Alright. Nope, nope, stop. Oh, that's... Oh! Wait a minute. Lose these oblivions shortly. Okay, so this ring. Plus 5 damage to all, plus some attack speed, plus some counter versus vampirism. Sure. And this armor, plus a bunch of max HP. Yeah, okay. I didn't even realize I had gone through the loop again. Oops. I need it to pause at the loop, yes. Okay. This armor is not near as good, neither is that weapon, neither is this armor. This weapon is good, but it doesn't do the damage to all, but we're gonna use it. 4 goblins. Alright. What do the goblin camps do? Goblin every day. That's dumb. Okay. We shall see when I get back around the loop whether I want to get rid of this goblin camp. What's this ring? Adds some damage and 14% vampirism. Yeah, okay. Mostly because it's 2 levels higher than the ring I've got. What are we squinting about? Cleaning up the cat yak, probably. No. Yeah, more or less, yeah. Yeah, the only yak we really get anymore is when they eat grass out in the catio. I have the slow feed thing going on that prevents them from scarfing and barfing. Ew, the slime. What is... I've not been able to tell what that is. Okay. Plus encounter, plus regen. No. That is... Okay, no. I'm about to lose these Oblivion cards, and I don't know... What would I even get rid of? Could I get rid of this that spawns the wolf rats without getting rid of... Oh, it becomes a hungry grow. Occasionally attacks the hero for 23 damage and devours enemies that have less than 20% HP left. I didn't realize that would happen. That's interesting. Huh. So then do I want to put a grove back? Guess I may as well. Okay. Alright, this ring. That's a tough one. We're gonna keep it for the time being. At a level 8 weapon. That's good. Level 7 shield. Losing 6 defense to gain some evasion. Yeah, I think that's worth it. If you don't get hit, you don't need the defense. Okay. Right. Gonna get another mountain peak soon. That's per day. Okay. Alright, so I've reached camp. I could end it, but I have full health, so we're gonna keep going. Poor Harpy. Lots more max HP, plus some damage to all. I will trade off the vampirism there. I still have some. Nope. 4 goblins. What is this? Rage. Enrages after an ally dies, plus 30% damage once per battle. Okay. Ooh, what is that weapon? Not as good as what I've got. Okay. Oh yay, next time around I'm gonna have to fight a harpy and goblins. Wait, what is this? A blooming meadow. Okay. Level 8 armor. A lot more HP, but I'm losing the damage to all. And then losing some evasion, but gaining some defense. Don't think that one's worth it. Because I'm losing more evasion than I'm gaining in defense. How do I get these other slots? Dang it. Okay. Counter is good. That's not enough damage. Hunter is good. And no, we're gonna leave it. Yeah, that's not. Okay, that's slightly higher peak damage. I'll probably be able to make another loot because I'm not adding new enemies, it's just the goblins. Yeah, we'll keep what we've got compared to that. Okay, I think I'm gonna play one more loop around the path and then call it quits. Oh wow, it's 9:18. Yeah, I've been playing this for a while. A treasury. What's this ring? Shield. A little bit more defense, but we're losing the evasion. And then this weapon is a much wider range. Oh, never mind, it's not as good. Oh, but pure damage. Ooh. Okay, we'll give that a try. Adding some damage and defense, but I'm losing the vampirism. Yeah, I'll go with that. Got an oblivion, so I could take something off if I wanted to. Ooh, that's doing a lot more damage. That pure damage is great. Ooh, that 12% attack speed. That's... I'm gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna look at that armor. That is 3 levels below what I've got. Okay. More defense, but no evasion. I'm gonna keep what I've got. Yeah. I suppose I'm gonna have to add some enemy tiles because I'm not getting as good of equipment. Although their levels are going up. Okay, so this shield has more defense and adds vampirism, and the total of those is less than the evasion I'm losing, but yeah, we'll give that a try. Oh, and another treasury. Okay, So I'm back at camp. Oh, but I was gonna end it after that. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Oh, what are these? Oh, the speeds. Okay, so we're gonna go back to camp. And that'll be it. Okay, so there's no cutscene this time, no dialogue. Lily is like laying right in front of me and her tail is getting very much in the way of my mouse hand. Let's build... Okay. Take potions with you and are refilled at the camp unlocks the swamp card. Provides basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition, so you start a couple of levels ahead. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp if the supply depot is built. Where is the supply depot? Way the heck up here? Okay. Refuge. Unlocks a new class, Rogue. Gymnasium. Unlocks the ability to gain special traits for killing enough enemies during an expedition. Unlocks the village card. What else unlocked a card? Was it the refuge? No. What was it? Swamp. I don't know what the village or swamp cards do. Village sounds beneficial. That one sounds like the right. I see. You don't have to rack your brains for old facts if you just learn them again. Nice trick. There's no trickery here. Without education, we would degrade into savagery. You know, you could also learn something new. We could all get together and share our useful knowledge and skills. Nah, I already know all I need. I'll leave lessons to the kids. And here's your first lesson. Learn to enjoy learning. That would make life easier for you and me both. Okay. That's gonna be it. Okay, we're done. We're done. So Sunday, assuming I actually stream, we'll probably spin the wheel and play whatever comes up. I do want to point out that actually I'm kind of jazzed. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's called Orwell, Keeping an Eye on You. So it's obviously based on 1984, obviously. So let's go look at what this is. So if I don't stream Sunday, this is what we'll be playing Thursday. Big Brother has arrived, and it's you! Investigate the lives of citizens to find those responsible for a series of terror attacks, but be warned, the information you supply will have consequences. So you are Big Brother. Freedom Plaza. Investigate the lives of... Okay. Key features. Investigate the digital lives of citizens. Invade the private lives of citizens. Determine the relevance of information. Secure the freedom of the nation. Find the terrorists so the citizens of the nation can sleep safe knowing Orwell is watching over them. So Orwell is the AI. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna get really creeped out by this. And get really upset at the state of things and the way things are. And become kind of paranoid. I'm kind of not looking forward to the way I'm going to feel after this. But it does look interesting. So that's what we'll be playing next Thursday if I don't stream. Wait, no, that's what we'll be playing next Thursday, and I wanted to look at that just in case I don't stream on Sunday. I don't expect anything crazy to happen. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't out to get you. Like, yes, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, I'll see everybody Sunday. Have a great weekend. Have a great evening. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. I will hopefully See you Sunday. Bye.